During the Battle of New York in 2012, Loki escapes with the Tesseract, making a branch timeline. At the Gobi Desert, he is immediately arrested by officers of the Time Variance Authority, TVA, and brought to their headquarters, where he can't utilize his magic. TVA mascot Miss Minutes lets Loki know that a past multiversal battle between timelines was ended by the Timekeepers by establishing a singular timeline, and that to prevent another such war, the Timekeepers created the TVA and its employees to maintain this timeline, the sacred timeline. The TVA does this by resetting branch timelines and the variants that cause them. Loki faces trial for crimes against the sacred timeline, with Ravonna Renslayer as the judge. He at first doesn't take the procedures in a serious way, before accusing the Avengers, whose own time traveling made him come into contact with the Tesseract. Renslayer dismisses these claims, explaining that the Avengers' activities followed the sacred timeline while Loki's didn't. She finds him guilty and sentences him to be reset. However, TVA agent Mobius intervenes as he thinks this variant Loki could be useful to them. In the Time Theater, Mobius questions Loki's previous offenses and revisits moments from Loki's life, such as his defeat at the hands of the Avengers. Loki says he wants to rule so he can free his would-be subjects from the burden of making wrong choices. Mobius questions if Loki enjoys hurting others, but Loki rails against the TVA's control of the timeline and insists that he has the power to make his own choices. Mobius reveals that in Loki's intended future, he inadvertently causes the death of his adoptive mother Frigga. Loki endeavors to get away yet finds that the TVA has amassed various Infinity Stones, which don't work at TVA headquarters. Overwhelmed by the TVA's power, he gets back to the Time Theater and views the rest of his intended future, including his improved relationship with his adoptive brother Thor, the death of his adoptive dad Odin, and his own death at the hands of Thanos. Loki understands that he can't get back to his timeline, and agrees to help Mobius hunt the killer of several TVA officers, stealing the technology they use to reset timelines. Mobius uncovers that this fugitive is another variant of Loki.